Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bluebelly Farms. And we are on the Hobo's Hollow 4X map to have our holiday special. I know it's August and not snowy, so that's a little bit sad. But we'll hopefully get to some snow by the end of our episode here. The theme for this new farm is going to be the new Case IH Anniversary Pack from Giants. No, I'm not a partner. No, I don't have any links for you. I just want to play it. So it took me a little bit. I did an intro to another video, and then I realized I didn't know where to find the tractors. So let me show you. Once you get the DLC, the newer case is actually here near the beginning. This Farmall C series. So we're gonna buy one of those. But I actually want to buy one of these probably first. So, somewhat surprising. Um, the there's not a lot of options. There are actually mods out there, not through Giants, that I would argue do this tractor a little bit uh, better. But we can put on a front weight up to 600 kilos. There's no, as far as I can tell, option. Can I say I don't want one? I don't. No plate. There we go. I don't want a plate on this. It's a tractor, and I wish that we could get a tricycle front end. Maybe they didn't offer tricycle front ends on 1066. I don't know. But we also don't have the option for any other in the 66 series. So that's a little bit sad. But I'm going to go ahead and buy it because I definitely want to use this tractor. We're looking at 140 horse, which is good enough to do a lot of jobs. And now for the C series, the Farmall C series, it's advertised as the 120. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and bump it to the 120. It's considerably more money, but we'll bump up to the Michelin's. We can do wheel weights. We can do wide tires. Um, we could even do twins all the way around, which I think looks pretty cool. But I'm personally a fan of just wide tires on a normal stance. Uh, there's a option for a front mount 3-point, which is not very common here in the U.S. So I'm not going to do that. We'll just put the small weight on the front. We could get a loader attacher with the Case IH loader attacher. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. And same thing with the license plate here. I'm gonna say no plate. I just don't like plates on my tractors. Trucks, sure, that's fine, but not on my tractors. So we'll go ahead and get this guy. And in terms of equipment, we don't have a lot yet. So I did pick up a pickup. This is just a modded Chevy square body. I really like these trucks, and dark blue is my favorite color. So we'll use that to drive around and find some land that we want. We'll probably buy a couple pieces of equipment and haul them over with the new tractors once we decide where we want to go. Wrong button. Sorry about that. So I'm not looking for anything too crazy here. Maybe we just get 21 and 20 right beside us. Let's see what kind of crops. Although they have sugar beets, which is not my favorite. Do we have anything that's ready for harvest? Maybe we could look and see what kind of contracts. Got some fertilizing, some spraying, some plowing. We could maybe get a fertilizer spreader and do that. Or maybe we buy our own land. Can we find maybe a grass field and mow it? We could do some mowing. This 45 looks like it's maybe a grass field, or it's a crop that's already been harvested. Oh wait, is that? Okay, no, these are definitely sugar beets. Yeah, okay, those are definitely. That's a lot of sugar beets for a map this size. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is 20 potatoes? So sugar beet and potatoes are beside each other. 22 is a sorghum field. We could maybe take a wagon up there and do that. I mean, we don't care about the money. We're just. What about these three? One's beet field. What's this bright yellow? Maybe sunflowers? Yeah. Let's take a little drive over there. See what we think. Maybe we can buy those. And we could plow the sugar beets under, I guess. So that was out here to the left. We do have a hitch on the truck, so if we want to come back and get wagons or something with it, we certainly can. I don't know how much. I don't really want to do like logging in this holiday special if I can help it. I do want to get both of these tractors working the soil. That's the goal. Maybe a bad call that this is a 4X map because it's going to be more driving between areas. But I think if we get a relatively simple job, that could be good. Okay. So we've got 2 sunflower fields. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will, let's see. Let's look at the calendar. Sunflowers, yeah, 1 more month. Do we need a house to simulate overnight? I guess we could just, snow on, crop destruction off. Okay. And then time scale. We'll do 350. Get to the next morning. Alright. We are going to. We're going to lease this. And we want the corn header for it. So that's 10 meters, and that's 6 meters. Probably want to go with the smaller one. So we can put this on a worker and get it started. And then we'll be able to get a grain wagon on one of these tractors and probably a plow on the other, so we can start turning over the field, and then we'll decide where we want to plop down our farmstead in one of those 2 fields. Oddly enough, I did not purchase the land yet, so I should do that. We are going to, we're gonna we'll buy that, and we'll buy that. Oh wow. 360 does not mess around, that goes fast. It'll be morning, and sunflowers will turn before we know it. I hope you guys are enjoying this concept. Um, I did I think, I can't remember if I said this on this recording or the one that got ruined, but um, I set up a community poll where I asked people what they wanted me to do for the holiday, and they said, rain, really? And they said, start a new farm. So here we are, starting up a new farm. I don't know if we'll do animals or what all. I mean, really, if we make this like an hour-long special, there's only so much you can get done. It sounds ludicrous to say out loud, like, oh, I don't know how much we can do. It's only an hour, but it's reality with this game. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong field. Oh my gosh, I about had a panic attack. Okay, here we go. Let's get in here. Oh, well, if it's still raining, let's maybe do this. Did I misread the calendar? Sunflowers, September, harvest season. I know it reduces the yield, but aren't they supposed to turn brown? This is so weird. This is like everything but what I want to be doing. Stop the rain. Sunflowers turn so I can harvest them. Yes? I don't even want to be in this combine. I'm just doing this to get going so I can go get the tractors I want to use. Why does it say you can harvest them? Maybe it'll let me in October. In the meantime, we need a grain cart. I guess I didn't get like the standard gravity wagon. Oops. Can I pull this? Probably not. $1,600. I think I'm gonna save this. And I'm gonna back out and get my gravity wagon and plow that I want to use. So there's a Kilbros gravity wagon, I believe. Kilbros gravity wagon, and think I'm gonna snag this John Deere chisel plow just in case this one doesn't work. But this should, because it's actually a plow. Oh, no, this one. This is the one I want. That should work. Okay. So the idea is we're going to put the harvester on a worker, and we're going to drive the other two tractors. We'll get these areas cleared. We'll plop down a farmstead, and should be fun. We'll sell the sunflowers off the field. Hop out of here. Go ahead and buy our new plow. Let's just double check. Yeah, 130 horse. So we can use definitely the older tractor. And then we need a grain trailer, which should be here at the end. Does not give a horsepower amount, but I think the new tractor should be able to pull that. So we'll put this on the plow. Okay, those are pretty nice lights for an old tractor. Don't know how accurate that is. Oh, okay. This feels pretty good so far. That feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we'll see how it pulls, but it feels pretty good. All right. It's amazing how they do the physics on this game, that it just feels newer. You can just tell. It's a newer tractor. Alright. So by morning, hopefully these sunflowers will be ready for us to harvest. If they're not, in October, I don't know what we do. Sad and upset. Hop in the cab here. I'll have to show you around during the daytime, but this looks like a really, really nice model. Really nice. I like that you can, I mean, look at the visibility and everything. It's very good. $6:30. How's this timing, huh? Is that field looking brown to you? It's looking... It's looking like we're too far away to tell, but hopefully it's brown. Maybe that wagon's too big. I don't know. Alright, looks ready to harvest. Great. Oh, what wonderful news. I wonder why it shows as being able to be harvested in September. Maybe the chart is wrong? I don't know. Sorry that we're so far into the video and I'm just now getting to use the tractors that are what this is all about. But that it happens sometimes. I'm gonna be honest, it does happen. It do be like that, as they say. Alright, now I forgot to look at how much this will hold, but I'm gonna assume we'll be able to get this entire field on there. So, you know what? I can leave this here. I'm gonna go ahead and tab back to the store and get in our old tractor. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the pickup truck. Its main goal was just to find a field. So now that we did that, I don't know. This is, okay, I think this tractor is going to end up being on other farms of mine. Or maybe I'll just play this one so much. It's funny because I wanted I always want them to add more vintage Case IH, right? Always, 100%. Like I will say yes to all of them, but we've got a good modded H. We've got a good modded M, and I'm pretty sure that the '06 series is good, which is not on Mod Hub, admittedly. And then I used that black striped tractor. What was that? I can never remember the model number on that, but I used that on my Case IH farm, and it was great too. So, well, I don't know what year this is, but this is very familiar to the tractors I grew up around. Very familiar. So, I don't know what you guys think. Maybe instead of getting rid of the sunflowers, all of them, maybe we keep some and use it for feed. I mean, we could get pigs and feed them sunflowers, and maybe pick up some contracts to get some of the other crops that they eat. I don't know. The world is our oyster here, guys. Do some terraforming here in a bit. Okay, here she comes. Yeah, let's take a little look-see around this field. Okay, decent size for sure. Wonder where our property line is. Just for kicks. Nope, sorry, wrong button. Just for kicks. What if we went ahead and said we were going to buy this? Yeah. Yeah, so we could put it pretty far over that way. Alright. Got some nice housing options there. Kind of like the size of this field. So maybe we put the farmyard over here. We can trim some of this field and still have a good bit of field there. I like it. Wonder how full he is. Oh gosh, 30%. Alright, noted. I mean, I did say he could probably finish the field, so I wasn't wrong. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get this old girl going. Finally, 23 minutes in, and we're doing our first farming of our own with the tractor. That's why we... There we go. Merry Christmas to us, huh? I mean, like, literally. Merry Christmas. Spending Christmas money on the expansion pack here. If by some odd chance someone from Giants happens to see this video, thank you so much for putting vintage tractors in the game, for allowing them in via mods, and for putting this pack in. Definitely love it. It's my happy place right here. And appreciate what you guys are doing. Really enjoy this game across the board, which is why I create content with it, and being able to use equipment like this is just super exciting for me, so thank you again. Should put a hoodie on now. October? No way you're out here in a t-shirt in October. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Hold up just a sec, bro. I'm gonna help you out here. I understand that tree got in the way a little bit. It's fine. The rest of the field, actually, the workers should be able to handle. Maybe the other end there's a tree could run into. By the way, if anybody's triggered by the way I'm handling the finances here, we can make it more realistic at some point if we decide to go long term with the save. I mean, by the time we pay down the $200,000 debt, maybe buy another field, build a couple buildings, it's gonna be pretty realistic anyways. So I've noticed that some people really like to play the game to be a financial simulator, you know, business sim kind of game. And some people like to play the game to be just to play around with different equipment. And I think both of those are viable options. Is bro bouncing in the seat? Oh, that's pretty awesome. Like, how did they get the physics for that right? Bro is bouncing in the seat. I'm all sorts of crooked on this because I was zooming in and zooming out, focused on all the wrong things. Is he gonna get that little piece off the end? Doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing again. Because I don't want to have to destroy crop. Okay, 61%. It was almost perfect. Almost perfect. Go. You know what? It's going to do the same thing on that other one. So I'm just going to take the end off of this field. This would be something to drive in real life. Probably some of you guys watching have driven combines like this. Not something I ever got to do. I'm not sure if I'd like it or just be absolutely scared to do it. I think I'd be scared. Definitely think I'd be scared. I'll tell you what, this 1066 is having no issues with this plow. zero issues. I should try the new tractor on it. Horsepower. I knew it would be close, but come on, bro. Horsepower wise, I feel like the new tractor would be close, but I don't know, with this hill and everything, this tractor had no problems. Zero problems had. Zilch. It was fine. Let's try to be some semblance of straight going up here, though. Nearly has a full grain tank. Well, that's good. I'm glad that my prediction was wrong. That we're going to get more grain than I thought. I will admit, the initial harvest is negligible because you're still sorting out your own, like, financial situation. But it's super fulfilling when you're later in the game and it's your crop. And you're like, we're getting 100% yield because I fertilized this, and I planted it, I fertilized it, I've waited the months to get here, and it's awesome. Do you guys think, I don't know where this Hobo's Hollow map is set. Do you think it snows on this map? Not gonna lie, I'll be a little bit sad if it doesn't. I didn't even think to, like, look for a map specifically that has snow. I just kind of assumed that they would. Alright, let's try. I think, am I gonna miss a spot there on the left? Did it? No, we covered it. We got it. We covered it. Alright, so let's take a look here. We did miss a spot. Dang it, I was so confident. But I think if I keep my left front wheel on the second it's not a furrow, second stubble row, I think that gives us plenty of space. But we can maybe do that while we look at the gauges here. I like the handles on the fenders, which, depending upon if you were, a person of a certain age, you may have used those to help you get up on the tractor. Or if you were of a certain age the other way, you might have used those to hold on while you sat on the fenders. If you sat on fenders back in the day, when you were a kid growing up on helping on a farm, drop me a comment. Tell me what kind of tractor you were sitting on the fenders. I'd love to hear about that. Nice gauges. I mean, look at these I can't zoom in, but look at the gauges. It really looks like the tack is moving on the right side. I don't know how accurate it is, but looks like top right is fuel. I don't know what the middle is. Oh, look at the speed. When I let off, that's really cool. I'm gonna leave this here while I get this going. Parked in a bush. Other than that, it's good. Okay, the purists watching this video. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna drive through the crop for just a second. I want you to pretend it's okay. Pretend everything's fine. They're just virtual crops. I don't feel like moving the combine. It does ruin the screenshot opportunity. Is it gonna fill this thing? What the heck, bro? Dang, awfully close. awfully close. I'm gonna wait till bro gets down here and then empty it out. Oh. Let's pick this up. Oh, that turn radius is awesome. If a wide front end can do that, imagine what a narrow front end could do. Sorry, you just gotta grab the screenies when you got new iron, you know? I feel like such a dweeb that I missed those spots, though. Too busy gabbing and looking at the new tractor. So what do we plant, guys? What do we plant? I'm assuming we're probably going to have time to think about it before we record again, but what do you think? I don't know, I'm kind of feeling a pig farm. Kind of feeling like what we do. Which is funny because there's all these sugar beets that I don't want to harvest. But I wonder what happens if you take a sugar beet harvest get a whole harvester full of sugar beets, take them to your farm, dump them, then cancel the harvest, cancel the contract. Do they disappear? Because like I'm pretty sure I did this once where I put them in my silo and they disappeared. Would they just disappear off the ground? I don't know. I shouldn't try to cheat the system, you know, just play the game, kid. But sugar beets and potatoes both are kind of a pain. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and employ somebody here. What do you think? Can I back up a four-wheel trailer if I don't turn? I literally did not press a single... I did not turn. I'm so bad. But let's get this filled up. Let's figure out where he wants to go with it. Boy, it's really having to think about it there. We want to sell sunflowers. Dragon's Elf, Bubba Gump. That's funny. No. You chill there. There we go. Top us off. Perfect. Why is that car parked there? We're not in the street. Okay, anyways. Let's see. Is this far away? No. Not at all. I guess we go there. Maybe that car was just stopping to look at, you know, our beautiful harvest at work. Have you ever had that happen? Where you're just doing your job? Like, whether you're a farmer or maybe like a truck driver or machinery operator or something like that, people, they just slow down or rubberneck because big awesome equipment is cool. I'm an educator in my real life, so I don't really get that Or I don't have that happen. Nobody stops to watch a teacher teach. Unless they're in the class. But I've definitely had people do their share of rubbernecking when I've been doing farm-related work. People want to stop and look at the cool equipment. And now that I'm older and don't do that kind of work anymore, I'm the one doing some of the rubbernecking. All right, okay, we'll get our money here for this. I want to untag that. Just now that we know where it is. Look at that money coming in. Pretty good money. Sunflowers are pretty good money. When you consider that they're not exponentially more work, I mean, we'll be lucky to pay for the machinery that we leased, but it doesn't matter. We're just doing this for fun. If we get, what's it gonna take, like 4 loads of 5,000, something like that, probably. Wait, what am I talking about? This is gonna be more than 5,000. I'm so used to the low rent district in my other save. For one thing, this is a medium price point, and that was what, 8,000 liters in here? Yeah, $23,000 harvest. If we get 4 of these, it's almost 100 grand out of this field. That's really good. Or these 2 fields. That's really good money. Alright, let's hop in. Daytime. Take a look at these gauges while we drive. Oh, you're turning left? I'm turning left. Everybody wins. Yeah, look at that. Look at these more modern gauges. Not completely brand new. I don't know what year this tractor is, but it feels pretty new to me. I bet these things are so comfortable to drive. Oh my gosh. And what was it? Like 70 grand? It's amazing that we live in a day and age where you hear 70 grand for this tractor and you think, it's probably reasonable. I remember, I'm so old that I remember when you could get a new BMW for about $35,000. Like, that was always my benchmark for unnecessary purchases. How many BMWs could I buy with it? Let's look at this thing though. Look at it. I like that it's small-ish. It's like built like one of the medium or large tractors, but it's in this smaller form factor. Powerful enough to run almost anything we'll have on a small pig farm, but large enough that it can, can handle our jobs, but not massive. Alright, not gonna lie, I thought we would be done with the harvesting over here by now, and I was gonna take the harvester over there, start clearing the area that I want to. Maybe what I do is take one more stroll over here. Yeah, I like this a lot. Okay. This is definitely happening. I think we try to keep that tree. Bring myself over here. And we'll go. Let's just pretend there's an imaginary line. Actually, the truck is pretty much where I want it. So we want to go landscaping, painting. Sorry, I was hitting the wrong button. We don't want massive, but okay, this is good. Let's go. I don't want it to be a straight driveway. What? What's wrong with that spot? That's not owned by me. What? Is the truck too close? Okay, whatever. There's the driveway. Gonna come in. Let's see. Can we pull this maneuver off here? I'm gonna go up and try to unload on the run, on the fly, on the go, without shutting that guy down. Let's go. This feels good. Feeling pretty good here. Boom. Keep it nice and steady. Sorry if you're hearing lots of clicking. It's me not having a wheel and pedals. And that's one of the things that I wanted to do on the channel, was put up a community fundraising thing to get a wheel and pedals. And then YouTube said, oh, by the way, you can't do community fundraising until you have more numbers. So that was a GG on that plan for me. Okay, we're at 63%, and I am going to say thanks, but we're going to go across the street. We can finish this at another time, because I want to get away. I want to fly away. I want to make our little home base, home area, farmstead. How many hours do you think we'll put on this thing? I had crazy experience on my Case IH farm. Well, it's just a Case farm, the Carolina Case farm, where I was leasing a harvester and it went over the hour time and charged me like $3,000. that hurt. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to simulate to winter months so I could get some snow shots. But I'm realizing there's no way I'm gonna finish this harvest to be able to do that. And I don't want to simulate and have the harvest withered. I mean, I guess we could have the crop withered. We don't really need the money since we have $1 million. Is it weird that I think it's wasteful when it's all just pixels anyways? If I wouldn't have spent the first 20 minutes getting set up, I'd probably be able to finish it. This is a nice harvester. Maybe I should have just bought it. I don't know why I always play this game with like a built-in start from scratch handicap. Just play it, you know? If it's fun, it's fun. Use the cool equipment and don't worry. Don't think so hard about it all the time. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy going, and then I'm gonna move that tractor out of the way, because the worker's gonna get stuck there. Very angry with me. Go. Alright. We're winning. Sorry for pulling out in front of you, dude. Okay. So. Let's see what we're working with here. I think house in that corner, as far up in that corner as we can get. Then some sort of equipment barn, maybe something else along this side. I think we go with red. As far this way as we can go. Sort of like there. And then sheds. I don't love the way those separations are. Crud. 340,000. Just that simple. Just simply 340,000. I do like the look of that. Okay. This is the spirit of this game, right? Is there front and back? Am I? Yeah, there is. Right there. I love it. And then pig pen over here. Or do we go with something like this? Okay. And now we want asphalt and what? How do I change the orientation of the square? I guess I can't. was going to make the pad out here, but maybe the better way to do this is to just go asphalt out to here. Like that. I don't know how much money this is costing, but we had over $1 million before I started building. That's all I know. And then down to okay, that kind of hurts the front yard a little bit, but you know, not awful. Put some grass in here and along here. I can always touch this stuff up later. I just wanted to make it look somewhat presentable. We'll get some pigs in here, have a place to park our tractors, and a place to sleep at night. Alrighty, well, we should be able to, wow, how's that for timing, huh? No field found. I was about to say something about maybe we'll just keep the sunflowers, but we have a whole other field to do. So, should be fun. Now, the question is, are we going to want to purchase these other fields? Then we'll have triple fields on this side and 26 on this side. Maybe we can do some contract work for our other neighbors. Feeling pretty good in that way, I would say. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think we're off to a pretty good start now that we have a piece of land, we've got some equipment we are enjoying. I'm gonna leave this here for the time being, and yeah, I like the tractor. I like both tractors. I know this one we've only done a little bit of work in so far, but 117 horse, I think it's gonna be good. 140 horse, I like it. I think our farm is off to a nice little start here. So thank you so much for checking out our holiday episode. This is one of our presents, the case Farmall 120, and the other one is the International Hydro 1066. Both a lot of fun. I'm gonna let this guy ride off into the sunset, and I will see you all in 2024. Please, if you made it this far, drop a like on the video, subscription on the channel, and we'll see you for much, much more farming. And hey, if you like this one, maybe we'll keep this farm going. Let me know what you think. Bye for now.